these bits, like, there was a contract, yeah, you can see it up here as well, loan agreement.
Can't scroll up any further because it's got the names and addresses and stuff.
Yeah, and obviously that's what we put. So we waited, obviously, didn't we? Waited and waited.
It was due to be back on the 28th of February.
28th of February was due back, so we tried contacting him, nothing. Grace tried calling him, I tried calling friends of friends who thought would have his number, do you know what I mean? The numbers we had for him supposedly didn't work no more, or he wasn't using them, but turns out that that's a liar, because he has been using them, because we know he was messaging other people on it. Basically, yeah. So then obviously he wouldn't get back to us, so that's when it all kicked off, because Grace come live and just mentioned his name in the live. And that night he rung me and was like, what are you going live for? Why is Grace going live about it? Well, it seemed to be that was the only way we could get hold of you, and it worked. But then since he recorded that phone call with Grace, and sort of, I don't know why the fuck he done it, outed himself, trying to blackmail her with her own fucking money.
Us with our money.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And since that, the amount of people, I can't say names, which is frustrating, but you have to fucking believe me, the amount of people he's been scamming using the same screenshots with fake transactions and stuff like that, like, they're all identical except for the names and money going out. They're all identical, these little screenshots and that, and it's just to make people aware really of the shit that he's causing, because I don't want this to happen to anyone else. And like I said to Grace, I don't want my money back, because where's that money coming from? Do you know what I mean? He's going to con someone else and they're going to be left in the fucking shit. Hang on. And they're going to be left in the shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to come from him. If we get any money from him, it's not actually coming from him. He's con someone else. Yeah? There's so much shit. This is like...
It's a shame we can't say more.
There's so much going on. So much more going on that this man is fucking doing. Yeah? He is conning so many people in so many different fucking ways. Yeah? And we thought he was a friend. Do you know what I mean?
I think the aim of this really is for people to speak up.
Yeah, speak up, because there are loads of people who want to say something but are too scared.
Because the amount of people that I've spoken to who have been done over massively, who are too scared to say anything, is unbelievable. You don't fucking scare us.
No.
Like, you don't scare us, and we do
and for
not
someone
want
you
so-called
friends as well, do you know what I mean? You don't do that to a friend. You don't do that to anyone, let alone a fucking friend. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Michelle's in there. Hi, Michelle.
So this man is not only doing it, he's not only doing it to, like, he's doing it to everyone, loads of people on the app, on and off the app.
I think what people need to know as well is that
big creators, they're big creators as well.
Bobby from Fast Track.
Bobby got in contact with us on Saturday and said he's done the same to me.
Bobby
he owes me money.
Mind us telling.
Bobby doesn't mind us saying his name, because he's written it off, and he's like, look, but he wants the same thing. He just wants people to be aware that PD is going round scamming people for a fucking living.
And it is an elaborate scam.
For a living.
Like, guys, this is it's so much deeper than what you would ever think. Like, it's so bad. The amount of people. The thing is, I wouldn't have ever known any of this. And
this is the thing. He shot himself in the foot
with
playing that video on live. So many people, and
my phone did not stop after that. And I have had the proof of these people.
When they're sending us the same screenshots of bank transfers, and we're looking at ours and we're like, they're exactly the same, it's just the names have changed.
Even the balance after transaction.
The balance after transaction is always the same. So he's just copy and pasting.
He's giving all of these people the same excuses, the same reasons.
Where's my money? Oh, my fucking, do you know what I mean? Oh, this or that, I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for that, I haven't been paid. Oh, my business partner. And let me get this straight, he has no fucking business partners whatsoever. We found that out as well, because he tried saying to us, his business partner's holding money, he don't want to give it to you because you went live.
So we found the supposed business partner, and they have no fucking idea of any of it.
We spoke to him and he was like, nah, he ain't my business partner, nothing to do with him.
I don't have your money.
The lies and conspiracies are Oh my fucking God. You could write, and I'm not even shitting you could write a Netflix documentary on this.
This honestly is...
And I'm surprised if it doesn't go there, because there's a lot going on that we can't talk about because of certain things. I'm sure you can guess why. But do you know what I mean? But I just want to make people aware to avoid this man at all costs.
Do you know what the thing is as well? I think it's really important to say that he is a professional con artist.
Yeah, he does it for a living.
There's no two ways about it. And I truly believe that anybody that is his friend, he's essentially grooming to scam at some point. Like anybody who is, you know, because that's how I feel. I feel like he's been nice to me for ages and then asks me for money knowing that I'm going to give it to him because I'm going to trust him. Like he is a very smarmy way of making himself seem innocent in every possible situation.
Like, he comes across as such a nice bloke, like really funny, really loud. Do you know what I mean? Fun to be around, but the whole time he's just conning you. He's just lining you up for the big one. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately for us, because to all the fucking haters out there, we are actually struggling at the minute. Obviously, Grace just put my thing on there.
I've just made a video. You like calling him a liar
because, all right,
so bizarre.
The whole reason, obviously Grace doesn't do begging anymore as such. He's not battling all the time, So when PD approached us in December, it was like, look, you give us 2,000, you get 4,000 back in March. So it's like, shit, that will pay off the rest of all the shit's due at the beginning of March, the last of the shit, the DJ, the hair, the last few bits are due, and that's $4,000. And obviously, Grace had her hen do, and then she had the little scare with her breasts and that, and obviously I was just like, look, why don't you just take a step back, leave the shop for a little while, because you notice she didn't do the shop. Like, my money's enough to cover the bills and all them costs, all right? And we've got that to pay for the wedding.
On the 28th,
we'll be able to pay the balance and we'll be comfortable, all right? But obviously, that cunt knocked us, conned us, whatever you want to fucking call it, and now we're in the shit. Because we will be fine. We'll get there, all right? We have borrowed a bit and we are, but I'm just explaining to you guys that we ain't fucking millionaires. Do you know what I mean? That money was to pay for the rest of the wedding, so we didn't have to worry about anything else. That was it. And that's what's made me fuming, because I did go to Tesco's yesterday, my card was declined, and it just hit me. And I was just fuming. I was like, this cunt is going around robbing people so he can go live his champagne fucking lifestyle on everyone else's money.
And do you know what? That's part of the insult as well.
Yeah.
It's like, while we're
do you know what I mean? He's in fucking Paris.
He's
like,
on Snapchat living the best life,
champagne,
like ignoring the messages.
Do you know what I mean?
And also, that phone that apparently he doesn't have. That's
he does. He changed his profile picture this morning. I watched it.
He's got
because he had it as Zeus.
No, listen. He's had that. He's had that phone
for years.
He's had that phone the entire time.
I know.
Because I know someone who's been speaking to him in between. So he's saying he's not got that phone, but he used that phone every day in March.
I went on there this morning just to be nosy, and this is his old number, the supposed one that he doesn't have no more. The first number I ever got from him when we went to Barcelona, and I watched that this morning. His profile picture changed, and it said online, and it changed from, it said Zeus Agency, which is another thing you should be wary of, don't go anywhere near that, and to a picture of him, obviously when he was at TikTok event last week. This man here, I just want to make people aware. And if you do want to talk, but you don't want to speak up, do you know what I mean? Just
be brave.
Just be brave and speak about it. Like, I don't like doing this shit, do you know what I mean? Because I know it's going to be all around the FYP and my face is going to be, and I'm going to have to turn my phone off for the next fucking week. But the whole point of this is nothing to do with getting money, do you know what I mean? Getting gifts, nothing to do with that. From my point of view, it's just I want people to be aware of who this man really is and what he's actually fucking like and what he's doing to people. Okay, because he might put on all the bigger, and you might see him in his little stories and that, dancing with his fucking homeboys. He ain't got fuck all. Honestly, he has nothing. He's just robbing one person, and then the next person, do you know what I mean? He might pay you a little bit back to get you on the fucking, but he's waiting for the big one. That's honestly what he's doing. And the amount of people that have come forward and said the same thing, different stories here and there, Like,
but mostly the same story.
The same story, except for the one that we was told about an hour ago. Can I mention that or not?
She's probably in here.
I don't know her name.
She's probably in here. My money,
yeah.
Oh, hello, Michelle.
And obviously, that's one of the scams. He's just going around saying like business deal.
There she is.
Here she is. Here's Lisa. Lisa just told us something.
Why don't you let Lisa?
Just Lisa. Do you want to talk?
Lisa, if you want to talk,
say what you just told us.
Just get in and have your.
But I mean, guys, I'm being honest. Loads of people are just coming out with all these stories, and they're not stories. They're truth. Go on, Lisa. How are you?
I'm nervous, because I don't do this shit.
Same here. Don't worry. Basically, just be honest, and just tell the people in here what your story.
First off, Lisa, when I spoke to her because she contacted me, like I said, this is all coming from PD's live. When she contacted me, she said, I don't want to say anything. She said, no one will listen to me. That's what she said. No one will listen to me. I'm just a small person on the app. Like, it's wild. Go on, Lisa.
Well, basically, I opened a sub-agency under PD about 7 months ago now.
Yeah.
Worked my arse off 24/7, not doing a sympathy story. I'm a mum to 3 kids. It was my full-time job.
Yeah.
Basically, he just never paid me. It was the same excuses over and over again. Obviously, I had to do rewards for my creators and stuff like that, which obviously come out of my own pocket because he weren't paying me.
Yeah.
But yeah, genuinely, it's the same excuses. Oh, TikTok had messed up. I haven't got my money. My bank's been playing up. I've got to change banks, etc., etc. It even got to that stage. There was 2 occasions actually that stick with me. My auntie, no sympathy here, guys. Don't want it. My auntie was at end of life and I had to travel 2 hours to go and see her and spend time with her. Obviously, funds weren't great at the time and I begged him, please can I have this money that you owe me because I need to go and see my auntie. So I'm getting upset saying it. Nothing, ignored me, blanked me, so just carried on doing my work like I was supposed to. Christmas come along and I will say it, like, my kids were sorted at Christmas. Like, I wouldn't let my kids go without, but he didn't know that. Yeah. I weren't going to let him know that. So I turned around and said to him, when's this money going to come? Because I need to get my kids presents. It was like, well, you'll just have to wait for it, won't you? After months. It got to, say, mid-December, and he turned around and said, yeah, you'll get your money a week before Christmas. And we was like, is that definite? Yeah. Christmas Eve come, I'm messaging him saying, listen, I've not even got my kids a Christmas Eve box. Like, I'm desperate now for this money. Shops close early. Yeah, be in your bank by 1 o'clock. I've never ever got it. He then removed me from all backstage because I opened my mouth and told him how wrong he was. Yeah. He removed me from the agency and just literally swiped my agency from my arsehole. And I've not heard from him since.
So he's never... How long have you had the agency, Lise?
5 months, 6 months. I've got a screenshot. Hold on. Carry on talking while I get a screenshot.
This is what I mean. We was just told there's more things we've been told than you could ever even imagine.
But this is the point.
We just got told by Lisa about an hour ago.
Like, we're okay. We've got in a little bit of a tough spot because of a bad decision that we've made.
The last month has been a struggle. But we're back on. We're getting there now.
We will be fine. But the point is, there's people like Lisa who is, that she can't. It's harder for her to make her way out of it. Do you know what I mean?
She's got me, I can get back kids.
On the shop. Terry's got a job. She's got 3 young kids, and she don't want to say anything because she thinks no one's going to believe her or no one's going to listen to her or whatever. Like, and that is why I said we don't want the money. And if he ever did the right fucking thing and gave us the money, we'd give it to all these people that have been left.
You know what, Grace? I don't even want the money now. Like,
because you know where it's going to come from, didn't you?
Exactly. Each month, don't get me wrong, I was like, let's stay working, and the hope was there. Do you know what I mean? It was always hoping that
with us. That's why we kept our mouths shut for a little while.
I just eventually see it like I got offered an opportunity that I took in January, and I was like, right, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Right, and I planned it. I did plan it. I was like, I'm getting out of there. I'm going to count this as a loss.
Yeah.
But that's it. I am gone. I have got the screenshots. I've sent them to Grace. I can't get them up on my phone.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
In the bath at the moment, and I'm scared to put my camera on.
No, that's all right.
We don't want to show people screenshots or people's personal information or stuff like that.
It's not about.
He basically owed me over £1,000. I know it's not a lot to some people.
That is a lot. That is a lot, Lisa.
And the thing is, Lisa, it's like at least we've been contacted by more than 10 people where it's that amount and more than 10. So you know it's and that's just the people who have wanted to speak about it, but there's other people who are probably still hoping to get it back or don't want to, are too scared to come forward and say something. But there's
more people do need to actually come forward and speak up, and I'm sure if people have got a story, Terry will open the boxes.
Yeah, it's not just that. It's not an outing live. It's making people aware of what he's doing.
We want people to learn from.
Do you know what I mean? He's going round to creators, normal people, viewers. Do you know what I mean? Loads of people on the app borrowing.
He's doing it to vulnerable people as well.
Yeah,
and that's
vulnerable people. What I'm saying is, he's not just doing anyone's game. He's a cunt. Anyone's game. It doesn't matter. Do you know? What I mean? This is what I'm saying, and I just want to make everyone aware. Steer clear of him. Do you know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't be able to go around living this champagne lifestyle on everyone else's money.
No.
In my mind, in my eyes, he has no fucking soul. To do that to everyone, to people over and over again and just ruining them is fucking beyond belief for me. Isn't it? Mm. You're right, Lise. I think you cut out.
Sorry, I'll mute my...
Jump down. Do you want to jump down?
I'm going to jump down and finish my bath, but I'll be here in the comments anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Mum,
that's all right.
Why is there goggles in the bath?
Because...
Ghost Promotions, yes, it is about PD. He owes you $3,000 as well. This is what I mean, people.
Will someone just come in and say
Ghost Promotions.
What's it say?
He owes me
this
$3,000.
Is what he owes me $3,000.
Yeah, we're down $4,000.
Listen, well, you're a new person.
Yeah.
We've not
this
heard
is what
from
I mean.
you. This is what I'm saying. People are going to start coming forward about this now. It ain't right. It's not right.
And it's not about outing him. It's about telling everyone he is what he fucking is, and everyone needs to steer clear. Do you know what I mean? It's about bringing him down. Bringing him down so we can't get no more fucking money, especially off anyone on this app. Do you know what I mean? He can't get no money because you're not going to fucking get it back. Ever. This man doesn't care about anyone but himself and his own financial gain. That's it. Simple. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if you've got kids, if you need the money. Do you know what I mean? He really fucking doesn't, because some of the stories we've heard from people he's done this to, fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible.
He tried to loan $6,000 off me, but I only had $3,000 in cash.
There you go, guys. Do you know what I mean? He is a professional con man, and it fucking infuriates me that he's going around doing this to everyone. And all the people on here saying, oh, you shouldn't lend him money. You shouldn't do this. He's not going around asking to borrow money as such all the time. He goes around telling you he's a business. He sends you a contract. He forged. What do you call it?
Forged.
He forges documents. He'll send you edited screenshots of bank transfers that he supposedly had made to you. Do you know what I mean? You all heard the phone call Grace had with the bank the other day. He'll tell you, oh, my business partner. There is no fucking business partner in anything. Okay?
That's what I said, Ghost. He takes from Peter to pay Paul, but actually I'm starting to think that he doesn't pay anyone.
No, he don't pay anyone. He steals it all so he can live his fucking high roller, thinks he's a fucking gangster lifestyle when he ain't fucking shit. I don't know who that is.
Just decline.
He ain't shit. He's a fucking weasel. That's what he is. He's a fucking weasel. And he don't deserve, do you know what I mean, to keep getting away with this. And I tell you what, yeah, Mr. PD, this is all going to come crashing down on top of you, mate. Crashing fucking down. And I'm going to laugh. I'm going to fucking laugh. I'm fuming.
Terry declined at Tesco yesterday and now he's absolutely raging.
Livid.
Because you've been I'm the one that's been angry and then I've calmed down about it.
Yeah.
Then I've calmed down about it. Then he come home yesterday and he was just like...
Because I wanted to buy my mum a fucking Mother's Day gift from her fucking grandkids, and I couldn't because my card declined because I've been paying out so much shit left, right and centre, which I shouldn't be fucking paying out because of that cunt. That's what made me fucking angry. And it's just realised that he's going around doing... And I don't want anyone to be put in that position that I was put in yesterday. Do you know what I mean? Because I felt so fucking low and there's fuck all I could do. I have, Claire.
Well,
do you know what I mean? I'm a nice person, yeah, and I don't like saying bad upon anyone, but when all the shit that's come out since he went outed himself, fucking idiot, played that video for Grace, outing himself as a fucking gaslighter, a fucking bully and a blackmailer, and everyone has come out of the woodworks. Every fucking one. This is what I mean. You know 4 other people. That's what I mean.
You know at least 10.
Oh, fucking hell. That's what I mean, Ghost. This man, he needs to be fucking stopped. And if I can just make everyone aware on this fucking app, yeah, just fucking screen record it. What?
Just tell them just don't lend money to anyone.
Yeah, just screen record this, share this around the app, and just fucking play this and just be like, do not lend Mr. PD any fucking money whatsoever. Okay, yeah, we will. Just got a message.
What is that?
Yeah, I'll see that. I'll tell Grace after. Yeah, just don't. This is all this is about. It's not about gifts. It's not about fucking feeling sorry for me. It's not about getting our money back. It's about stopping him taking anyone else's fucking money. Because believe it or not, this is gonna blow up. And when people can actually talk, this is gonna fucking blow your fucking mind. Like honestly. You could write a Netflix series. No, actually 4 of them. Do you know what I mean? 10 episodes in each about what this cunt's doing. But all royalties should go to his fucking victims. But yeah, he ain't no more than a fucking weasel. Because he ain't even got the balls. Do you know what, yeah? When he rung me up, I said to him, he said, you all right, bruv? I said, yeah, you all right? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be nice. I was like, so what's Grace going live like that? Why is she saying that? Because you owe us money. Yeah, but there's no need for her to go, well, yeah, we've been trying to contact you, all your different numbers. This way fucking worked though, didn't it? And I said, if you ain't got the money, just say, it's fine. Do you know what I mean? If you ain't got it, just say. Be honest. No, I've got it. Do you know, I was like, are you sure? He was like, yeah, I've got it. Let me just make a few phone calls. Then another load of bollocks with some fake screenshots and all that shit. And he rang me back a couple of days later. I went, look, if you ain't got it, just fucking say. It's easy. But he won't admit it. He won't admit he ain't got the money. Do you know how easy is that? The best thing he could have done was like, look, I fucked up.
I ain't got the money.
Can we sort out a payment plan? And none of this would have come to light, but I'm glad he did do it this way because he's fucked himself over and everyone gets to see what he really is, who he really is, and not to lend that cunt any money. Just steer fucking clear of him. It is disgusting. But anyway, I've had my say now. If anyone does want to contact us,
no, people just need to be brave and say their piece.
If you want to say your piece, make a video. We'll share the fuck out of it, yeah? Or go to the authorities, do what you've got to do.
That's the best thing to do, I think. Like, we've said that a bit on TikTok. People will know now.
Yeah.
So if you feel in a position...
And you know by the amount of people...
Contact the police.
Yeah, the amount of people it has been happening to, like... You're not alone. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people fell for his shit. A lot of people. But don't blame yourselves. Well, I've got a fag. Grace will summarise.
I'm not summarising nothing. I've said too much about this already. I've said so much.
Come talk to your fam. I'm going to go sit up.
Hello, darlings. Yeah, no, I think Terry just wanted to he was just raging yesterday, like, and people go, oh, you're a liar, you used to like went off and blah blah. We're not. Hello, it's not the case. Like, I had time off. Terry's absolutely exhausted. And
trust me, I'd rather not lie.
I said to him yesterday, I said, why didn't you just ring me? Why don't you just ring me and I'd have just sent you the money, like, thank you, Bryony. And he was like, just embarrassed, like, why are you going to be embarrassed? Like, he's a provider, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? He works his arse off. Hi, Arsenal love, thank you.
So much, like I said, it weren't so much me in that position. I just thought, this cunt's done this to me, while he's going around fucking doing whatever. Do you know what I mean? Living like he's living this fake life, and I'm stuck here. And who else has he done this to? Who else is? And furthermore, if I can stop him doing it to other people, if I can make as many people aware of what he is and what he's doing, so they ain't in that position. Because I don't like being in that position was so fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? I work fucking hard, yeah, and I can't even afford £25 in Tesco to get my mum a box of chocolates and a fucking gift candle set. Do you know what I mean? Fuming I was.
I know.
And I just don't want anyone else to be in that position. Oh yeah, I'm all right now.
It's going to be fine. If you would have just rung me, I would have fucking sorted it. I know it's not the point, but...
That's not the point.
I know. I know it's not the point.
That's not the point.
I know it's not the point, hun. I know. Oh, yeah, Nicola, love. I know it's not the point, but we're going to be fine. But it's just like, just don't let people do this to you. Like, just don't let people... Oh, big up for the subscriptions as well. Mandy, I'm not upset. I'm upset for Terry because I think it's just hit Terry. Like, I don't think... I've been the one stressing about it. I've been the one crying about it. Then I've calmed down, and then I think yesterday that just triggered Terry. Like, do you know what I mean? When he was in that position.
Yeah, and I just wanted to do what I've done tonight. I just, like I said, I just want to make people aware. I don't want them to be stuck in the same position we've been stuck in.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Why he's out living the life of fucking Riley. Do you know what I mean? That's the point. And how someone can fucking do that is beyond me.
I think it's just like the hurt and the disrespect as well, like the ignoring, and because we're very nice people. Like, if you ring us and go, look, I ain't got it at the minute, do you know what I mean? Can I pay 20 quid a week or whatever? Then we'd just be like, yeah, sweet, no worries. Like, I hope you're okay. Do you know what I mean?
Ample opportunity to admit he ain't fucking got it because we knew he didn't have it, but he's still fucking, no, I can get it.
No, Jay, it's fine. I sent him money this morning. I
don't want no money. This ain't why I'm doing it. To get the point, it's nothing to do with that.
Yeah, it's not to do with the money.
That made me realise that there's going to be a lot of other people in this position if I don't fucking speak out and tell everyone, make everyone aware of what he's fucking doing. And you can tell even more people have come in here tonight and said, yeah, look, he's done it to me, 4 other people. Do you know what I mean? He's done that to Lisa with the agency, his supposed fucking agency. Do you know what I mean? Not paid her a penny.
Thank you, Amber, love.
Filling her with lies as well. It's never fucking
More people
ending.
need to find the courage. Well, this is the thing, Lisa, but they can only do that in their own time. Like, I've got all of the fucking info, but I wouldn't ever mention anybody. It doesn't want to be mentioned. No. They've got to do it in their own time. Thank you, Shell.
If he has done something to you, I'd advise you just go to the authorities, because I assure you there'll be enough people doing the same thing.
Thank you, Deborah, darling. Yeah.
There'll be enough people going to the authorities doing the same thing, and hopefully...
One sec.
Okay.
Sorry.
If he has done it to you, go to the authorities and hopefully they fucking can sort it out. At least
just try and get your money back.
Yeah.
Like, but if he has borrowed money, chances are you're not going to get it back. But then again, maybe after this, maybe he will give you your money back. I don't know. Thank you, Tracy, love.
Yeah, but where's it going to come
Danielle. Who knows? We don't know what the truth is, what lies. To be honest, I don't think anything's the truth. Like, I think everything's lies. There's no...
I think with him, nothing's the truth. I think he's been lying and that for so long. Do you know what I mean? But
thank you, Dem. Hi, love.
It's his profession.
Yeah, it is. Like, guys, you wouldn't believe
profession.
it is. That is what it is. Yeah. That is what his job is. His job is conning people. That's just a fact. I'm sorry, but it is. And it's a sad fact as well, because I actually really liked him and I thought he was my mate. So, you know, it's a bit of a shitty one. It's like a double-edged sword, because, you know, that upsets me as well. Because, thank you, Deborah. Like, the very first message that I sent him after he asked me was, we don't really want to do it because that's the last bit of our wedding money. Thank you, Em. And I've got that. I can prove that on the screenshots. Like,
we don't need to prove fuck off.
I know I don't need to prove it, but that was the first message I sent to him after he called me and told me about it. I was like, we don't really want to do it. And then he called me back and then talked me into it.
That's how much of a good talker he is. You just fill you with bullshit.
Because I said no at first,
bullshit.
And then he rang me and talked me into it. Like, it's just wild, the whole thing, man. And then he says, she never messaged me. Like, I've got screenshot after screenshot of just me messaging him.
I haven't got that number anymore.
Messaging him for a whole month, like, just with no answer. Like, how can you say I've not contacted you? And then he says, oh, well, I didn't have that phone. Well, you're a liar, because I know someone that you were speaking to throughout the month of March on that number. So don't lie. Like, it's just the lies, the constant fucking lies. It's just lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. Thank you, Shishi.
Liar.
Like, it's just bizarre. It's just bizarre. Like, you would have...
What did you do with my phone? Like, it was on charge and you took it.
I was there. Like, you would... Oh, I don't know, Lindsay. I don't know what he does with the money. I ain't got a clue.
He goes out, he's living the champagne lifestyle. He goes partying, he goes clubbing.
Like, but imagine, I'm sitting there struggling to, like, still haven't paid for my wedding. Thank you, Spitfire. Yeah. Still's got, like, £2,800 to go till it's paid, right? And I'm messaging him, trying to get this money. And this is after I've borrowed money to pay some off from someone else because I had a deadline to pay it. And I'm messaging him, and then I'm looking at his Snapchat, and he's out partying. Like, in ignoring my messages. I messaged him on Snapchat, ignored me. Like, I messaged him on WhatsApp, ignored me. Messaged him on text messages, ignored me. Like, but he's okay posting Snapchats of him partying the night away, and then going live and doing all this stuff. Thank you, Dad.
But we're sitting here, look, because some people said, what did they say to you earlier? I was lying.
Yeah, look, if I turn this around, you'll be able to see.
This is my bank over the last couple of days because I've had loads of shit come out. Look, can't pay my council
You couldn't even do your 1p saving challenge.
No. Do you know what I mean? This was Tesco yesterday. Do you know what I mean? Council tax again tried coming out. All this. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what got me fucking infuriated. Do you know what I mean? I can't even afford to pay my fucking bills. And this cunt's got my money in Paris, down in fucking vodka, wine, do you know what I mean? Fucking limo all the way over there with lights, and do you know what I mean? He's a cunt. There's no other way to describe it. He's a weasel cunt.
Terry don't use that word. Thank you, Jenna.
What, cunt? Don't.
You do now, apparently. Hi, Chels. Hi, Panda.
You ain't even got the balls to admit that you ain't got our money.
This would have been the thing to do, innit? Like, Terry said to him, look, it's okay, mate. Like, if you've not got the money, then just tell us and we can work something else out, no problem. Thank you, Uno. And he just denies it. The right thing to do would have been gone, look, I'm in a shitty situation. I've fucked up. Like, do you mind if I just pay you back this amount a month, like, or whatever, or a week, or thank you, Jay. But instead, he's done it all. Just be honest, innit? Like, it's the lies. It's like an insult. It adds insult to injury when you tell these fucking lies. It's extremely frustrating, but it is what it is. You know, we'll be fine. I don't think so either, Lou. We'd be fine. We just don't want anyone to fall for the same shit like we did. So we just want people to learn from our mistake instead of like learning from the... Oh, thank you, Leslie, darling. Love you, girl. Thank you, honey. Thank you, darling. We just want people to learn from our mistake instead of learning from their own on this occasion. Do you know what I mean? Love you, Leslie. Thank you, hon. Don't let anyone do this to you, because it's, you know, it's really fucking shitty, and it's just a shame. Like me, thank you, Matt, love. Me, I can come on here and I can get back on the shop and I can, you know, build myself back up, and Terry can do overtime and all that sort of shit to get back in a good position. And once the wedding's out of the way, we'll be sweet again. Do you know what I mean? But there are a lot of people... Thank you, Fax. There are a lot of people who are not in that position, who cannot afford to lose that money that he's leaving in the lurch, and that makes us really fucking sad. Do you know what I mean? That's not on. But this is all we could do anyway. We know we've made peace with the fact that we're not getting our money back, and to be honest with you, I was done talking about it. And I thought, it's all going to come out in the wash eventually. And then Terry was like, no, I've got to say my piece. He said, I've not spoken about it. I want to say my bit. Thank you, Eleanor, love. I've made peace. Alana, you all right? Yeah, it's 100% a pro, yeah. Babe, I don't know if you want to... You good?
I'm good, yeah. I was just
No, Ghost. No, he owes us £4,000, babe.
Yeah.
He owes us £4,000. He owes Bobby 1,500. He owes multiple
so
other people, thousands
people.
and thousands and thousands.
So many people, mate. And sorry to say, but you're not
you're
gonna
very
get that.
unlikely going to get that back.
Has he sent you screenshots of bank transfers and stuff? Because if he has, they're false.
It's everyone gets the same sort of story, that he's sent the money but the bank's declined it, or his bank's frozen.
Yeah.
Well, the Ghost, that's us as well. Like, we're done with the money, but it's the morality of it. It's the point of, like, who does that?
Yeah.
Like, and like, I don't know if you've been here the whole life, but obviously that was our wedding money, and he knew that, and we explained that to him, that it was the very last bit of our wedding savings, and that we needed to pay that out on the 28th. Like, he knew that, and he was invited to my wedding. He was attending my wedding.
He had the front to say on one of them other phone calls that we had after all this shit come out, I even bought you a wedding present. Yeah, what, with my own fucking money, you cunt?
Yeah, he said, I bought you a wedding
mean?
present. And then he said to Terry, I'm expecting an apology from Grace.
Yeah.
Like, it's the gaslighting and all that sort of stuff. Like, and I feel like a fucking idiot,
to
man.
apologise for you after you robbing us. Because that's what you fucking done. And then try blackmailing her with our own fucking money. Oh, how the turns have fucking... how the turns have tabled.
Yeah, how the turns have tabled. Thank you, DJ, love.
And I just want to know, if you do see this, PD, that live you played that phone call in has fucked you over big time. You have dug yourself the deepest fucking grave ever.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Fool.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that live. I don't know why he recorded a phone call with me and then just went live and played it and then acted
let
like...
me show you how I gaslight and blackmail people.
Yeah, what was that? What good was that ever going to do? Like, that absolutely baffles me. What good was that ever going to do? It just... All it did was brought all these people out of the woodwork.
And there's so many, guys, there's so many.
All it did was bring all these people out of the woodwork, and then everyone's... Like, my inbox was going ping, 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 ping. Like, all these people, all these creators, all these people who aren't creators, like, it's just... Thing is, if he didn't, I wouldn't have seen our matching screen. Alana, am I allowed to say this then or not? Like, because I'm getting mixed signals. I'm getting some mixed signals, love. Yes, absolutely. Oh, okay, so we're good. Oh, okay. Yeah, so basically... Okay, oh, Alana, you're being brave, girl.
Go on, Alana.
Alana, are you being brave? There are so many people...
You're on my phone, by the way.
I know. There are so many people that I can't talk about and I can't say things about. And Alana was one of the people that I was just gonna... Obviously, I didn't want to say anything, but... because I know that she doesn't want to, you know, be like one of those people, if you know what I mean. And the fact that she's, you know, willing to speak up is really brave, Alana. Honestly, I'm really proud of you. Well done. Because look, I had made these screenshots so that you guys could see. This is one of the screenshots.
So this is what he...
This is a screenshot of a payment that he apparently made to me. If you look, it's got my name, it's got an amount, even though he owed me 4,000, apparently he tried to send me 2,800. And then you can see the balance after transaction here. Wipe your camera.
Yeah, it's very blurry, babe.
Is it?
Yeah. You're not looking, that's what
hang on, one sec. Right, you can see, there you go. You can see the balance after transaction here. I have covered the name here, but this is actually Alana. He owes her £1,000, still hasn't paid it. And he sent her the same screenshot with her name here and the amount here. And if you notice, the balance after transaction is exactly the same, to the penny. To the penny. And we like that, the chances of that happening after two transactions that have happened, yes, Ghost, and I will get to this,
after that had happened, like, how would that be possible if these amounts had been sent at on different dates or whatever? How would it be possible for the balance after transaction to be the exact same? Now, if this isn't concrete evidence that he is tampering with these screenshots, it's a fucking big mistake. That's what it is. And all he's doing is changing the name and changing the amount. That's exactly what's happening. And it is.
Other people have been sent the same sorts of things.
Yes, there's lots more who have been sent these same sorts of things. This is me. I made a Revolut account on purpose because I wanted to see where my money was, because apparently my bank declined it. I called Monzo and they said, no, there has been no declination of any. Also, the MP should be our initials. No, I don't actually know, Alana. So I contacted Revolut and I said, hi Grace, how can I help? I said, hi, please check a reference number, please. Could you please provide more details about the reference number, blah, blah. I said, a transaction. I had somebody send me a payment for $4,000 to my Monzo account and they've given me a Revolut reference number. I need to know if this number is legitimate, as I've not received the funds and I believe I've been scammed. I'm sorry to hear about this situation. Could you please provide the reference number? So I sent the reference number that he sent me. I said, Monzo have confirmed this payment wasn't ever rejected. They said it didn't even attempt to go in, which indicates that the reference must be false, or the paperwork provided. And they said, why won't this thingy? There we go. Oh no, I keep fucking it up. Hang on. And they said, oh, there you go. The discrepancy here is concerning. Monzo's statement that no payment attempt was made conflicts with the Revolut documentation showing a return status. This could indicate that the documentation might not be genuine. I would advise you remain cautious and avoid sharing any further personal or banking details with the sender. And that was all I could get out of Revolut, because they were saying they couldn't tell me more because of, you know, it's like people's privacy. This is another one that was sent. This was the one that he showed you guys on live that I have zoomed into. This is the one when he went live and showed it. I've covered obviously my address and details and his address and details, but if you look at this, I mean, Revolut are a very professional company. They're a huge business, and if you look at this, like, look at the different in the sizes of fonts, look at the spacing, look at the lines.
And even
there's
here where it says payer name, that should say payee.
No, I think payee would have been there. I think that is, I don't know if it's meant to say payer, but payee is the person you're paying to, not the person who's paying. But it's all, as you can see, it's all very mismatched and looks shit, basically. And I don't think a company of that size, you know, would have something that looked as unprofessional as that.
Look like a 5-year-old made it.
There's lots of things. I can't show anything else because everything else is pretty much like, I mean, this is like, he said, you didn't contact me, yeah? This is me. Apparently I did not contact the man. This is like, there is tons of it. There is tons of it. What's that one? I don't want to show that one because that's not got a score. There's another one that says this is in the contract. If any banks are frozen or any funds are held by the banks, both parties must supply information and a copy of the agreement to the banks. If for any reason there are delays, both parties must stay in contact at all times and supply daily updates. So when he was on live saying, well, she never contacted me, blah, like, I was contacting you every day.
Yeah.
Where was you? I had no contacts from you, and that is in the contract that you sent me. So please tell me where I've gone wrong here. It would say beneficiary details, by the way, not payer.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know. Oh, thank you, Evil Dr. Evil. Like, and this, I'm just, Alana, I'm really glad that you've come forward and said something, hun, because, you know, it's really shit for you. Like, oh, thank you, Evil Dr. Evil. Thank you, love. It's really shit for you, and I think like more people need to just, I think everyone needs to settle with the fact that they're not getting their money back. Like, if you get it, I'll be very surprised. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, honey. I'll be very surprised if anyone gets it, but I really hope that you do all get it. I really do hope so. And do you know what? I hope that he becomes a better person. I'm not gonna like say anything bad. I'm pissed off at him, do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, something's got to be said to avoid this happening to other people. It's not right. It ain't right. And this is the thing, I didn't actually really want to say anything. Terry was like, but how can we allow this? How can we allow this?
like, if we don't say anything, we're part of the problem. Like, do you know what I mean? That's the way Terry put it to me, and I was like, no, you're right. Like, if we don't say anything about this, then...
We need to, I wanted to make people aware. I'm lucky enough that Grace has got a platform where people are going to come into. Do you know what I mean? If I went live on my account, there'd be about 5 people in there. It'd be like talking to myself, and it just wouldn't work. Like, I'm clout chasing to hell for good cause, though, because I just want to make people aware. If he does approach her in any way, shape or form, just fucking ignore him.
Just don't get
steer
involved.
clear. Do you know what I mean? Because he will lie through the teeth, and he will say anything. It's his job. He's good at it. Do you know what I mean? He is good at it, and you will never see the money again. Ever. And if he has lent you money, then I feel sorry for you, I really do. Obviously we know what it's like, but chances you're getting it back are 0. And if you do get it back, just be aware you
don't ever do it again.
You know where it's coming from, because it ain't coming from him. It's coming from normal
someone
people.
else that
he's
robbed.
Do you know what I mean? Who he's fed a load of bullshit to, saying that he can make them a quick fucking turnaround over a few months. Do you know what I mean? It's all bullshit. All fucking bullshit.
A sad situation, isn't it, really?
It is sad.
It's honestly upsetting, because I wouldn't invite somebody to my wedding who I didn't think was a very good friend of mine.
That's
like,
what
I wouldn't.
mean.
I honestly wouldn't. Like, that's so fucking wild.
I'm good friends with some of his supposed good friends as well. And do you know what I mean? And they're like, fucking hell, do you know what I mean? But they've said the same. I said, look, I just wouldn't lend him any money. They said, look, if we'd have spoke to you first, we'd have said to you, don't lend him fuck all.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely believe, as a person, he's a nice person to be around. But
you two ghosts, we don't want the money, because we just know it'll come from someone else. But I hope you get yours back, mate.
To do this to people, are you really a fucking nice person? Like, I don't see how you could sleep at night. I fucking couldn't.
No, don't do that.
Ghost.
That's really nice of you. Thank you, but please, you don't have to do that.
Cheers, man.
Thank you. That's really nice of you. Thank you, but honestly, you don't have to do that, mate.
We'll send it back later.
Get the little recycling.
Yeah.
No, that's really sweet of you. Thank you.
No, thanks, Ghost. Yeah,
Thanks,
that's just who he is. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately. But I couldn't sleep at night doing this to people.
Do I follow Ghost?
I struggled to sleep last night because I wanted to come and do this.
Yeah, Terry's been in tatters, honestly. But it's so weird how long it's taken him to get to this point. It's so taking him so long to get to this point. I've been raging. I've spent days in bed just like ringing up the venue, going, please don't cancel. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, please give us extra time, blah, blah, blah. Like, and he's been okay. He's been like keeping me at bay. And then yesterday I was fine. And then he was like, fuck this.
I was livid.
He was livid.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, but
yeah, to like proper Jenna. But I think that's what we're like though. Like, when I'm in a downer, he's the strong one. Do you know what I mean? And then when I'm alright, he
which is
has
good,
a breakdown. Thank
we're
you,
not
baby.
shit at the same time, because that would be a whole world of pain. But yeah, just please be aware of this man. Just steer clear, and if he does owe you money, you ain't getting it back.
Oh, thank you, Sarah.
Hello.
Right, I think that's all we've got to say about it now. And I think
if everyone could just.
What is that? Oh, thank you, DJ. Thanks, love. I think when people want to come, I think there's a lot of people that want to say something but can't because they feel like they won't be listened to and stuff. But so hopefully this has given people a little bit of empowerment.
Even just to go to the authorities and just share it to your friends. Do you know what I mean? Or if anyone's like, do you know what I mean? Just try and. I know it sounds harsh, but try and take him off the fucking app, because no one's fucking safe. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you, Hayley. I've requested to follow you, Miss Unknown. I've requested to follow you, but I would highly recommend for everybody. Like, we don't want to keep dragging this on, because it's stressing us out, honestly.
And we just want to make people aware, the haters out there, that this is no fucking thing for gifts or anything. It's
not
like
a joke
that.
either.
It's not a joke. If you knew how fucking deep this went. We're coming this live, we've just found out that Ghost has been done as well. He said he knows 3 other people. Do you know what I mean? Each day
there's more
people, and it's so fucking big what this man's doing is so wrong on so many fucking levels. and it's literally just to make you aware. We don't want no fucking
That's
money.
it, Panda. We want to move on from it now.
We want to move on, but
I'm
we
a
just
few
don't want
weeks.
anyone else to get stung, and we feel like Grace has got the platform. We need to tell everyone, make everyone aware. You do your own thing.
I'm under 4 weeks away from my wedding, and I've been trying to enjoy my time. Like, even before my hen do, I was texting him going, I'm going on my hen do tomorrow, like, I need the money, blah, blah. Like, do you know what I mean? Just nothing. And like, I want to enjoy the rest of the run up to my wedding. Thank you, Treacle. I want this over and done with now. Something had to be said. It had to be said.
Yeah.
And now hopefully we can just move on from it, and other people can have a bit of like bravery to come forward and say, do you not think you will ever get the money back? No, and we don't want it either, because we know that it's just going to come from someone else. So
don't want the money back.
Thank you, Sam. We don't want the money back. And if he does give the money to anyone, I want him to go and give it to Alana.
Yeah.
I want him to go and give it to Lisa. I want him to give it
out
to...
of his own fucking money. I don't want him, do you know what I mean? Borrowing off fucking someone else, codding someone else to pay them back.
We want everyone else to get paid who can't afford.
The way I see it, we paid $2,000 to get him out of our lives.
Three. So I lent him that extra 1,000, didn't I?
$3,000 to get him out of life.
And then he paid me back 500.
Along the other 500.
And along the other 500, yeah. Because that was because I lent him that. Yeah. I lent him that 1,000. The day after, I lent him the 2,000. That was a personal loan. That was, hi Jonathan, thank you, darling. I lent him the 1,000 the day after the 2,000, because he said, I need another 1,000, and like none of my mates are up and about. Can you send me £1,000? I'll send you back tomorrow. Anyway, I had to wait weeks to get 500 back. And he still owes 500 of that. Jonathan, it's at the end of the month, hon. I get married this month. I'm going to be a whole wife. Yes, I am. And he's going to be a husband.
So now we've done this. I can sleep better tonight, knowing I've done the right thing. Do you know what I mean? And
we can hopefully move on from it. Hopefully he starts to do the right thing.
A lot of people have heard this or see the screen recordings, because I know they love a bit of fucking goss. And we can just...
raise some awareness
so
that it doesn't happen to anyone else.
Stop him in his tracks.
Thank you, Jonathan, darling. It's taught me to never trust anyone. Same. And do you know what? This is the thing, is I'm such a trusting person. We're such trusting people.
Even though we've been fucked over so many times throughout
life, we
life,
still trust people so easily. Like, we're actually dead gullible, aren't we? Like, in reality, we're so gullible, like. But you don't expect for somebody who's your friend to do that.
We judge people by our own morals, and we should stop doing that.
Just look at him, he's pointing the finger. It's like, we don't
Not
do it.
Everyone is legends like me.
Shouldn't laugh. Well, the thing is, do you know what? I started laughing.
There's nothing else you can do.
I started laughing when he did that live. When he did that live, I sat on the settee and I cracked up. I started pissing myself laughing, and he's going, what are you laughing at? And I said, well, it's just funny, isn't it, at this point? Like, how someone can be so barefaced, how someone could be so fucking... Thank you, Mia. How someone could just be so brazen with it. Like, it's mad. And the thing is he does it in
his own fucking life.
He does it in such plain sight that you don't see it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's so psychopathic, in my opinion. It's mad. Like, he's crazy. Thank you, Vicky. It's just wild. What? But anyway, you all know now, and I'm sure people will.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in to Terry's live. He was so nervous. It's bad when Terry comes on live, because he never does that. He would never sit in front of a camera and say nothing, but he was like, I have to do this. I have to have my say, because, I feel like terrible.
I feel like I have to, because there's so many people that he's done it to that don't have access to the platform to get something out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you do, so I'm fucking riding it.
Rocky said Terry did well. Hi, Oval Marion.
Thank you, everyone.
There you go, you've had your moment. 5 minutes of fame.
Good.
It's over now. We can move on. Alexa, play Go Into the Chapel.
Yeah, now we can move on. Put that chapter behind us. But